Hello and welcome to the weekly Kashmir University Video Digest Quest. First, a look at this week's highlights. CCAS organizes a day-long workshop on Shah-i-Hamadan. We also have a profile on the College of Engineering. Now the details of all these events with your host Nisar Dharma. To commemorate the 700th birth anniversary of Mir Sayyid Ali Hamadani, Rahmatullah Allah, popularly known as Shah-i-Hamadan, a day-long seminar was held by the Center for Central Asian Studies in collaboration with the Embassy of Republic of Tajikistan in India. Director CCAS, Professor G.N. Khaki, while presenting welcome address, put forward the contribution of Shah-i-Hamadan in religion and natural sciences.
The civilizational and cultural profile that emerged as a result of his tireless efforts in the Islamization of this region has been unprecedented throughout the course of history. Allama Iqbal has rightly said, Sayyidus Sadat Salari Ajam, Dastyu Mimare Taqdiri Umam. Whatever the extension and depth of Islam's penetration in numbers and quality may have been, it was characterized by extraordinary contribution of Shah-i-Hamadan, both in the field of natural as well as religious sciences.
Dean Academic Affairs, Professor Muhammad Ashrafani, said that it is better to understand Shah-i-Hamadan's teachings and contribution rather than getting stuck in rituals.
Seminars on Shah-i-Hamadan would democratize the readership of Shah-i-Hamadan. We no doubt claim to be the disciples, the murids of Shah-i-Hamadan, but unfortunately, most of us, even the educated people of Kashmir, are ignorant about the life, teachings, mission, and the contribution of Sayyid Ali Hamadani, Rahmatullah Allah. In fact, our etiqad towards the Sayyid has remained restricted, and also practicing a few rituals, some of which are even repugnant to the teachings of Sayyid Ali Hamadani.
Professor Wani said that Shah-i-Hamadan popularized the essence and true message of Islam.
The best heritage, legacy, inheritance of Shah-i-Hamadan is his life, teachings, mission, contributions, and scholarship. His zuhad, taqwa, parhezgari, zabt-e-nafs, and his passion to see the word of God disseminated in every nook and corner of the world. And therefore, his entire life, a mobile life, his uncompromising stand to see Islam being implemented both in letter and spirit, and therefore his resolve not to compromise on it, even though he would face persecutions.
The ambassador of Tajikistan in India, Mr. Mirza Sharif Jalolov, said that Tajikistan embassy is ready to provide support to any endeavor aimed at teaching and research about Shah-i-Hamadan.
It is very important and necessary for us, particularly for Indian scholars, to go after the heritage, written heritage of Hazrat Mir Sayyid Ali Hamadani, which possibly are lying down somewhere in libraries and in archives. We know that there are a number of such as from other scholars, Persian scholars, Tajik scholars, as we call them, existing in Indian universities and Indian archives. From our side, as an ambassador, Tajikistan, and as ambassador, embassy of Tajikistan, on behalf of, I express our readiness to support any endeavors and any action on teaching, on finding new things. There are a lot of scholar problems, issues left on even on his heritage. We don't have one common recognized point of view on his heritage, number of his works, and so on. So there are a lot of things to do. We express our readiness to support and to endeavor and to built the bridge.
The Vice-Chancellor of Central University of Kashmir, Professor Mehrajuddin Mir, in his presidential address, asserted that Shah-i-Hamadan not only imparted religious teachings, but also helped in skill development of the people of Kashmir.
The first school which he established was at Khankai Mola, wherein they started spiritual teaching which pertained to Islam. Well, he also found that there is a need to address to the poverty, and for this purpose he divided his companions and directed them to go to different areas, different malas of Kashmir to teach what we today call skill development. Today our universities are producing army of graduates without there being any job opportunity, without there being any relevance of theirs to the society. Late Shah-i-Hamadan, Rahmatullahi Allah, way back in that very century, he saw it that skill development can take out the Kashmiris from poverty as well as from ignorance.
Professor Mir said that it is incumbent upon all Kashmiris to revive his studies and teaching for their own betterment.
I am sure what is alive, as I said, everything is alive so far as Hazrat Shah-i-Hamadan is concerned in this part of the world. He will, with the collaboration of their embassy, we shall be in a position to translate what is actually existing in the valley in action. And the people throughout the world will come to know what has been the contribution and where this Kashmir stands because of his skills which were developed.
Former District Commissioner Khwaja Farooq Renzu Shah also spoke on the occasion. Associate Professor of CCAS Dr. Tariq Rathar conducted proceedings of the seminar. Kashmir University's College of Engineering is emerging as one of the leading engineering colleges in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Although it started functioning in 2014, but since then it has put up an impressive infrastructure. Situated at the Zakura campus on a sprawling 300 canals of land, the College of Engineering is attracting best talent of the valley.
The then Vice Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmad in fact initiated the process and I was given the charge of Dean Faculty of Engineering, and in the capacity of Dean I was asked to formulate various requirements, including the requirement of equipment, faculty, building space, furniture and everything. With the help of the experts and the infrastructure available, we started our work so far as this engineering college is concerned in July 2014. The admissions were made in August 2014. The first batch of students was admitted in fact in August 2014.
Establishing this engineering college was a long pending demand of the valley students. A number of students had to move out from the valley and pursue their engineering degrees in various parts of India, while a vast majority of students were unable to afford the fees or were reluctant to move out for a variety of reasons. Keeping this thing in mind, Kashmir University started 3 engineering courses at the Zakura campus.
अगर ये कॉलेज नहीं होता यहाँ पे एज इन तो लाइक मेजॉरिटी जो यहाँ पे पढ़ रहे हैं वो कहीं बाहर इंडिया के बाहर स्टेट्स में पढ़ रहे होते हैं सो वो एक मेरिट है कि जो भी मिला हमें यहीं अपनी जगह मिला.
जब हम पहले आए तो उस टाइम पे ज़्यादा नहीं था डेवलप, बट टीचर्स वगैरह जितना हमें ज़रूरत था, बिल्डिंग उतनी थी, क्लासरूम्स थे जितना हमें चाहिए था. तो एक साल ठीक रहा. वर्कशॉप नहीं था यहाँ पे तो हमने NIT में वर्कशॉप्स किए थे क्योंकि वर्कशॉप्स इंजीनियरिंग के लिए बहुत ज़रूरत है, तो वर्कशॉप्स वहीं किए थे हमने. देन लैब्स हुई थी उस टाइम पे हमारी परफेक्टली.
I have many seniors here who know me and they told me about the college and they told that it's a very good college and it's affiliated to the Kashmir University, so it's best to have admission here rather than the other college, SSM, or go outside. That's why I opted for this college.
In Srinagar, we were yet to have a single engineering college. So naturally the response was overwhelming.
The college offers BTech courses in 3 streams: mechanical, electrical, and electronics and communication engineering.
I remember that there were more than 1,300 applications last year. So response was overwhelming, but we could accommodate only 60 in each branch. Civil engineering is very important for an engineering college, but since we were to begin with Right. So the worthy Vice Chancellor, the present Vice Chancellor, he suggested that let us have faculty and infrastructure in place, because quality of education is very dear to him. So we all took a collective decision that we will wait for civil engineering, and maybe we'll introduce civil engineering next year from 2016. In fact, that was the decision taken as such. So. And that proved a very good decision, because it did not overload us or burden us, and it maintained the quality of education so far as other three branches are concerned.
Students desirous of getting admission in these three branches have to sit in joint entrance exams, and their scores in it will determine their admissions. However, there are only limited seats available. Only 60 students can qualify in each of the three BTech branches of the college.
Our session starts as usual from July. August, we in fact go for admissions. So the session is basically from September to September, of course. Teen Academic Affairs issues the admission notice. It comes around July or August. JEE examination is in fact conducted nationally. Generally, some IITs, IIT Delhi was in charge, conducting this examination last year. So this is a very respectable examination, national level examination. This examination is conducted every year in February. I, in fact, through the medium of this program, I request all the parents to guide their students, guide their wards, guide their children to appear in this examination and get a good score, because unfortunately our students are not doing very well in JEE exam.
Compared to other engineering colleges of the valley, the College of Engineering charges lesser fee.
As you know, that University of Kashmir is a society-friendly, student-friendly institution. So has been the decision of the university in this college also. Our fee structure is 40,000 rupees per year for all the 4 courses. Of course, we charge around 8,000 rupees as caution money from the students in the first year, which is refunded to them in the last semester when they go for industrial training, etc. So our fees which we retain is 40,000 rupees per year. Well, if you look over the fee structure of other institutions, including NIT Srinagar, including IUST, their engineering institution, or Baba Ghulam Shah Badshah University, their fee structure is much higher than what we charge here. It's around 70,000 rupees per year. We have taken into consideration the society, the students, and their paying capabilities.
The college provides students a friendly environment with scientific temperament.
Rivets in the top view, and the rivet which you are going to use in this case, that will be the slab head.
Welcome somebody in a ball. Scalar function. So this will give me iota x plus j1.
It has negative temperature. As the temperature increases, resistance decreases. So metals have positive, at the temperature increases. So temperature is related to somehow with resistance.
I have seen many professors on online videos from MIT or anything else, the major college we have in the world, and teachers are well. Like we have Ishtaq sir in mathematics. He's a PhD and he teaches well, the best way.
Normally, as the students think that they are going to do a project on their curriculum at 8th semester level. But our students start here from the first semester level itself. There is a student in second or third semester who has developed a transformer-less inverter. That too only in third semester. In those particular approaches, I think we are delivering our best.
The best thing that a college can really be gauged by in modern day, if I am to speak apple for apple, or I have to be practical, is campus placement, because everyone is after the job. So that will come, and you will inshallah see that our product will be the best in the market.
Although only a year old, the college has put up many labs, and many more are coming up, for which the work is currently going on. All the labs are equipped with latest gadgetry.
Right now, university has funded through other resources the purchase of equipment. Last year we purchased equipment and furniture worth about rupees 50 lakh. This year we purchased equipment and fixtures worth about more than rupees 1 crore. The equipment required for third semester engineering students is under the process of installation. I think within 1 week or so we'll be having these required labs for third semester in place.
We have people at our behest, they are very good in management. So I don't think any college can grow at such a pace. In only 1.5 years, you can see the infrastructure level. If I compare it with any other college, I say after 10 or more years, they haven't been up to the mark and brought the infrastructure to up this level.
The Dean of the college is hopeful that not only highest quality research will be undertaken here, but some of the best engineering minds will come out from this college. It hopes to create architects of tomorrow.
I want to see that indigenous technology is developed at this college, because I believe that the essence of engineering and technology is to develop indigenous technology, to file patents, to develop new gadgets and inventions, solving the social problems which we face. This engineering college will provide a boon, it will prove a boon for the technology innovation. Because when you have an engineering institution at hand, around, then you can utilize the facilities at the engineering institution. It is laboratories, it is infrastructure, it is faculty, the students, to work together with technology innovators and then develop new technology as solution to our problems which we are facing in the industry, in the society.
We know a good institution matters a lot in upbringing of students, and when you go into the best of institutions, every branch has a scope. Kashmir University's College of Engineering is trying to come up to the expectations of the people and give best engineers to the Kashmiri society.
A rooster fights best on his own turf. So the closer to home you are, and if you're given a good amount of infrastructure, a machinery to develop, to become something, the better it's for a youngster. There are many factors today in this global community, global village that we call the world, which affect the performance and output as a youngster progresses from the early days of matriculation to becoming an engineer or scientist or whatever job he or she takes.
The first thing is academics, how they are scoring in their simple academics. The second thing is, are we in a way imbibing in them the intellectual thing, like are we imbibing in them the research, the innovations and the real engineering design. I think in that particular perspective we are going in a good way.
To overcome the initial lacuna, the College of Engineering holds some workshops in the National Institute of Technology and also invites guest lectures from it.
And then we are living very close to NIT, National Institute of Technology. We get support from them also.
एक साल ठीक रहा, वर्कशॉप नहीं था यहाँ पे, तो हमने NIT में वर्कशॉप्स किए थे क्योंकि वर्कशॉप्स इंजीनियरिंग के लिए बहुत ज़रूरत है.
For a starter, the college has a good faculty. Kashmir University has recently sanctioned 10 more permanent teaching posts for the College of Engineering. All the faculty members have completed their masters in various engineering courses and are friendly towards their students.
There are 5 positions already which we had in one engineering branch, which we were in fact running at main campus in electronics and communication. 5 positions were allocated to it. Those 5 positions will also be a part of College of Engineering, and 10 additional positions will make it 15.
Maximum of our contractual faculty is also MTech. They're also MTech, and they have good research background also.
कोई प्रॉब्लम होता है तो हम लंच ब्रेक में भी जाते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता कि लंच ब्रेक है कि नहीं पढ़ाएंगे. इनफैक्ट हमारा एक्स्ट्रा होता है. अभी हम पीसीबी डिज़ाइनिंग सीखते हैं जो कि हमारे सिलेबस में नहीं है, बट हमने सर को बोला तो वो हमें पढ़ा रहे हैं उस बारे में.
फैकल्टी के हिसाब से देखेंगे तो यहाँ की फैकल्टी ऑलमोस्ट एट पार है. ऑब्वियसली जो बाहर फैकल्टीज़ हैं वो बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है, 30 ईयर्स एक्सपीरियंस है. यहाँ उतनी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, बट ट्राई करते हैं टीचर्स कि उस लेवल तक पढ़ाया जाए.
In the coming years, the college is going to expand, and it should not surprise many if it becomes the first engineering university of the valley. After all, it has everything going for it that makes a university.
Yeah, I want to see this campus as an engineering university, as an engineering institution at par with national level institutions like IITs, so on and so forth. I believe that it is possible. If you work very hard, you can get the equipment, the fixtures, the faculty at par with national level institutions.
The fact that this is close to home and with such a good faculty and such a good infrastructure, I don't think anything can stop a student from achieving the heights that he has.
This has a college linked to University of Kashmir. So there's a name, there's a tag. So obviously when they go after completing their degrees, when they go to search for some opportunities, they obviously get a first hand in there.
With this, we come to the end of our today's program. In case you have missed some parts of Quest, log on to our website, emmrckashmir.com, where you can watch it. Send us your suggestions at our email address, quest@emmrckashmir.com. Before I take your leave, here are a few words of wisdom. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded to the individual.